everyone. This tarot reading is focusing on the number fours. Okay, so if you've been seeing a lot of fours recently and you're not entirely sure what the message is, hopefully this reading can help in some way. Now, I believe, and this is also something that I follow as well, that let's say, for example, you keep seeing 3 4s. That is what I believe is that's asking you to really ground yourself and keep putting the effort into something. If you're seeing 4 4s, okay, I believe it's confirming that there is movement and there's progression or expansion that's happening. And I actually believe it's encouraging you to trust where all that effort is taking you, okay? Now, the number 4 itself is actually a very powerful, incredibly powerful number actually, because it represents the 4 elements. I know it's not for everybody, but it does represent the 4 elements: earth, air, water and fire, and the 4 directions, okay? So whenever I see repeated 4s, I would say that it feels like confirmation that my darling, you are building something and using all of your resources in some way, which is good, okay? Because sometimes, seeing these 4s is actually the way to look at it is it's like confirmation for you or encouragement for you or motivation to keep going and keep taking those steps or keep working on something, or yeah. So 3 4s I believe is like really saying keep building something. 4 4s is really saying, trust what you're building. So so what could be the message for you, because we've got the tarot here. So you've got the 5 of Swords, the 6 of Cups reversed, the Devil, the Ace of Wands, and at the bottom of the deck you've got the Magician. Right, straight away when I look at the 6 of Cups reversed sitting next to the Devil, I actually, when I was meditating on your cards, the thing that came into my mind was, what are you freeing yourself from? It was kind of like a question, but I don't know. I was just like, what are you freeing yourself from? Because the Devil, the 5 of Swords, and the 6 of Cups reversed all feel very connected. So this feels like something that has been with you for a long time. Okay, it's not a nice energy. I'm going to be honest. Okay, it's a difficult energy and a mindset, and yeah, to be in. So yeah, I do feel like you could have been in this energy for a long time, which could be your a belief, a behaviour, an insecurity, a fear, a way of thinking, or a story that you've been repeatedly telling yourself, okay? Because the 5 of Swords especially makes me think of you being your worst enemy at sometimes, or talking yourself out of things, or doubting yourself, or convincing yourself, my darling, something won't work before you've even tried, or allowing yourself to like the old experiences to kind of like influence your new opportunities, okay? Now the 6 of Cups reverse makes me kind of wonder if there are certain memories, disappointments, regrets, or childhood wounds, or something like, or situations from the past that really still occasionally kind of pull at you or try and pull you backwards. But unpleasant energy, hard, difficult, yeah? But what I love more than anything is that we've got the Ace of Wands here, the Magician, but the Ace of Wands, because compared to the other cards, this honestly feels so different. It feels fresh, it feels exciting, it feels motivated, it's inspired energy. It's not looking backwards, it's looking forwards, yeah? So it's kind of almost like, in the way that I get with this Ace of Wands, it's like it's confirming, yes, this shit happened, yes, this chapter existed, and yes, my darling, you really did experience that, but what are you going to do now? Because there is a spark here, my darling. There is something new here. There is an idea, an opportunity, a goal, a project, a mindset, or a direction that wants your attention. Or you could just feel like you've got more energy in you now. But yeah, I honestly feel like if you're seeing the 4 4s, okay, I really feel like you're being encouraged to put your energy there instead. Okay, whatever this Ace of Wands is for you, that's you're resonating with, you're being encouraged to put your energy there, okay? Not into keeping, into things that are like still draining you, not into things that keep pulling you backwards, but into things that's trying to move you forwards, my darling. And what I absolutely love is that I actually mentioned earlier how seeing 4 4s relates to earth, air, water and fire. At the bottom of the deck we've got the Magician, and this is a card that literally has all 4 elements available to him. So that's massive, okay? Because to me that is even more confirmation that you have, my darling, the tools, you have the experience, you have the lessons, and you have the resources. You have what you need. The Devil, my darling, is showing you what has kept you stuck. The Magician is showing you what you can do when you stop allowing those things to control you. So if you're seeing 4s in any ways that you're seeing them, I honestly don't feel like this message is simply, about working harder. I feel like it's highlighting where your energy should be going, okay? Because the Devil, the 5 of Swords, the 6 of Cups reversed, all seem connected to old stories, old fears, old doubts, old experiences, old memories, yeah? Or even old versions of yourself that occasionally try and, pull you backwards. But this Ace of Wands and this Magician, my darling, that's something new, something exciting, something different, something that wants your attention more than the past does. So what I really feel this reading is actually highlighting is not allowing those old stories and old experiences or old disappointments to decide what happens next. Yes, my darling, it happened, and it's taught you something, and it's shaped. Oh, I feel something tickle my arm. Then it's helped shape who you are today, but that you don't need that to keep holding you back, my darling. Okay, the Ace of Wands feels really like that new spark, a new direction, a new mindset, a new opportunity, or a new chapter that deserves your energy far more than the things you've already outgrown. So if you've been seeing fours in however ways you've been seeing it, I honestly feel like it's confirmation that you are, my darling, or sorry, to keep building or keep progressing, keep moving forwards and trust what you're creating, because what stands out most in this reading isn't what's happened, it's what you're doing next. Okay, I hope this reading's helped. Have a good day. Bye.